Bonjour à tous, hello everybody. So today I'm very happy to be with Professor Sakura. Hello Professor, thank you for your time. We are here in Tokyo and Professor Sakura works in Tokyo University and in weekend organization. But perhaps you could introduce yourself?
Thank you very much. It's a my pleasure to thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to attend your program. It's a my opportunity, my happiness. Thank you very much. Well, my name is Osama Sakura. You may know that Sakura is the cherry blossom in Japan. So one of the national flowers. Well, my background is the science studies, and currently I focus on the public images, especially for the cultural aspects of the public image, cultural differences of how the people treat and how the images to the robots or the artificial intelligences.
So that's why it's very interesting, because now we are in a particular center that calls Weekend. What is Weekend Center?
Well, RIKEN is one of the biggest institutions to focus on the science and the technology in Japan. We have the lot of the several branch of the institutes, and I don't know how many exactly, maybe 20 or something like that. One of the RIKEN's sub-institution is focused on the artificial intelligences, advanced intelligent program. So I belong to that AIP, we call it AIP, Advanced Intelligent Program. The AIP has the three subfields of the focusing. The first one is the basic theories or theoretical studies, researches of the artificial intelligence, programming, mathematics, and so on. The second one is the application to the medical areas or the hazards, something like that. And the third one is the focusing on the societies or the ethical law problems. I belong to this research groups, and I am now studying the cultural public images.
And could you explain to us what are the results of your research about cultural aspect of this interaction between human and artificial intelligence?
Well, there's still my research is ongoing. Still, my research is, I'm sorry, it has not yet published in the paper, something like that. That's so my talk here is quite hypothetical. But one of my hypotheses is that so the people has a different cultural backgrounds, has display the different attitude to the agencies, autonomous agencies like the robots or artificial intelligence. For example, in Japanese people will say they're much more friendly for the robots or the artificial intelligences, but such differences can be reflected in the differences in how the people make the pictures or the photos, including the humans and the robots and so on. The Western photos, pictures, and robots and humans like what you say, face-to-face composition. But on the contrary, and many of the Japanese pictures can grasp describing the humans and robots like this for looking for the same directions. So that might be one of the differences for the public images in the cultural differences.
So it's very interesting because you show to us painting about yes, very interesting because it's an historical analysis.
Yes.
And you showed to us a painting about the Japanese painting and the Western painting, and we see the same analogy about the Japanese and the Japanese painting where people are near to near and they see just in the same direction.
Right.
And the Western people, they are face to face and they are in the same position.
Yep.
But perhaps one wants to be perhaps more interesting or have more power than the other.
Right.
So now you can make this analogy with robots, and it's interesting because you have the same example.
Yes. Well, in one of the Japanese traditional pictures is ukiyo-e. That might be famous in France also. But in many of the ukiyo-e painters draw the mother and infants but they always not always, but many of the ukiyo-e mother and infants, and not for the face-to-face like this. So they mother and the infants with drone is they looking at this something, the third items, for example, the rainbows or the snowing or some skies or something like that. So to share these third items, so the mother and the infants have some happiness or share something like that. This is one of the way of the communication of the Japanese people. We do not have the direct communication. Sometimes we have some more indirect in the indirect way to confirm our friendships. But on the contrary, the Western paintings, many of the people have some much more very much strong face-to-face compositions, or the much more different, more individualistic ways of the compositions. And the Cosmos is, does it make sense?
Yes, Cosmos.
Yes, Cosmos is totally drawn within this frame of the pictures. That is the Western way